Hi everyone, I'm Aakriti and I just graduated from UC Davis in December. I was a double major in economics and communication.
And I'm Skylar, and I just graduated in May of 2010 from Chico State, and I'm a marketing major and a minor in management for sustainability.
So what we wanted to do is just go over some key things we think are really important for tech in college.
All right, so I'm going to start off with, first and foremost, definitely a laptop was very key for me, for my college experience, as far as just kind of having all of my documents and stuff for school in one place. It was a way that I was able to stay really organized. It was helpful for note-taking during class. I know that some people are, like to write their notes, but as far as typing notes, if it's allowed by your professors, which I believe most classes do allow laptops in class, it's really helpful just to stay organized. And a lot of my classes would have their stuff posted online on the internet, so you could go there to check your grades or to get any documents or homework. And a lot of times we also turned our homework in online as well. So just having a laptop at your fingertips was really helpful. And as far as doing any group projects, you would meet off campus sometimes, and if everyone brought their laptop, you're able to kind of research online together and share documents, send it over through email. So that was really helpful. I really didn't realize how much my laptop was important until mine crashed, and I had to use my roommates for a little while. And so I found out that I really relied on my laptop a lot for all my schoolwork. And another thing that I would say is important if you do have a laptop or a tablet is to make sure you get a good bag with some padding, maybe a little zip-up case for it, because you want to be sure to take care of it. That's something you want to last as long as possible because there's expensive pieces of equipment, and definitely if it has all your schoolwork on it, you don't want something crashing or losing all your work. So that was another thing that I found really helpful, was having a good laptop bag or backpack.
And the first thing I want to touch upon is Microsoft Office. I know a lot of people go back and forth on it because it can be kind of pricey, and there's like a free version of Microsoft Works, but I definitely recommend it. It's definitely necessary. Like I said, I was a double in econ and communication, and for all my classes, most of the professors had PowerPoint slides, which is what they lectured from. So they send you the PowerPoint slides either before class, so you can print them out, take notes during class, or they send it to you after so you can study from them. So Microsoft PowerPoint, which is a part of Microsoft Office, is definitely something that you will use. Also Microsoft Word. In the free version, the word processor definitely doesn't suffice. You definitely need the proper Microsoft Office version of Microsoft Word. And also Microsoft Excel I used a lot, so if there's any econ majors watching, you definitely need Microsoft Office because you will use Excel a lot. And as a side note, I definitely then in that case would recommend to econ majors or maybe other math related majors to get a PC over a Mac, because there are so many professors that I had that told us when they were teaching us how to use Excel that if we had a Mac, they couldn't help us. Not because they were trying to be mean, but because they didn't have a Mac themselves, so they didn't know how a lot of the Excel functions worked. And during office hours, we had to bring our PCs in with us. So if you had a Mac, you kind of had to do your own research on getting online tutorials. The other thing I would really like to recommend is a printer. A lot of people I know like using or prefer to use campus printers just because it saves them the cost of buying one, but a lot of people that do that, it's just not as convenient. You have to go to campus extra early, stand in line to print, and I mean, you never know how long the line's going to be at. I mean, Davis, there's always a huge line at the library for printers. Then, I mean, something could be wrong with the campus printer. You just really never know, and you don't have an unlimited amount of printing. It's definitely only a certain limited amount, so I think definitely having a printer of your own was really helpful. I was able to print. I like studying off of hard copies, so I was able to print things and study off of that rather than study off my computer, whereas people who didn't have a printer had to always go to campus whenever they wanted to print something. And the last thing I think was really helpful was external monitor, and then also a wireless mouse and keyboard, because you're going to be on your laptop a lot, and it's just nice to have something bigger and just easier to use while you're on it.